Hey guys, Keeper Maggie here again, but this time with our Grant zebra. So you notice they're slightly different from their cousins, the Grevy zebra. And these guys are going to be the smallest of the plain zebra species, and they can be found in eastern to southern Africa. So where my Grevy zebras stood about 6 feet at the shoulder, my Grant zebras here will only stand about 4 to 4.5 feet tall at their shoulders and only weighing up to about 600 pounds. Now you may notice, in comparison to their cousins, the Grevies, my Grant zebra's ears are much, much smaller. They don't need to have those big, large ears to hear the predators coming because these guys will actually live in large herds. So the Grants live in large herds. They can live in anywhere from herd numbers about 20 to 50 individuals. Now they say the safety is in numbers, not only for the ability to be able to have a lot of other eyes and ears out looking for predators, but that's where the striping pattern on the Grant zebras come into play. Now that stripe is used for their camouflage. When they're living in those large herds, if you have about 50 zebras all clumped together, all those stripes blend into one another, and it's very hard for a predator like a lion or a leopard to pick out an individual zebra. So for my Grant zebra, it's very important for them to have those stripes of theirs camouflage to allow them to blend into their herd and makes them very safe. With my Grevy zebras, they are striped for their camouflage to blend in with the shades and shadows of the grasses in the savanna where they're living. So their stripe pattern, even though they look very similar to their cousins, the Grevy, are used for two different reasons. Now, as I mentioned with the Grevies, you'll notice that the stripe pattern on the Grants is slightly different from their cousins. Where the Grevies had a lot of little tiny stripes condensed together, my Grant zebras are actually going to have larger stripes spread out a little bit wider apart from one another. Now, once again, though, their stripe pattern is unique to them and to them alone. So there's not going to be a single Grant zebra anywhere in the world that has the same exact stripe pattern as either their mother, father, brother, sister, or any other zebra in their herd. So just like their cousin, the Grevy zebra, if you were to shave a Grant zebra down, their skin would be black as well. So once again, the color that you see on their muzzle, that dark charcoal gray, almost black color, would be the color of their skin underneath. So as I mentioned, in comparison to their cousins, the Grevy zebra, whose striping stops at their stomach and they have a white belly, you'll notice on my Grant zebra, their striping goes completely all the way around. So even their belly is striped all down their body, their legs, their heads, and their faces.